Hey guys, so I just wanted to make this video really quick and to the point. If you're somebody who identifies with an addictive personality, I just want you to know that there is no such thing as an addictive personality. Coming from somebody, myself, who grew up with thinking I have an addictive personality. I can't start something because I'm going to become addicted to it, and then I'm going to rely on it and I'm going to need it all the time. I realized that there was this thing in high school, growing up, that I was addicted to, and I'm not going to mention what it is, but I was addicted to it, and it was a very bad repetitive cycle. And when I noticed why I was addicted to it, it's because there was something that I was lacking that was inside myself. So prior to that addiction, I ended up having another addiction, and that was to marijuana. And I needed it all the time. I couldn't survive without it. I couldn't live without it. I always needed this marijuana. Like, there was not a day that I was sober, right? And I know marijuana is like, it's nothing, but it was an addiction. When something takes control of your life, when you need something because you're trying to fill a void, or you're trying to feel a certain way because you don't feel like that on your own, that's an addiction, right? So, but I got over that. I got over all my addictions on my own. And I'm not somebody to say that, I'm not going to live my life being like, I'm 5 years or 10 years clean from marijuana, right? Because the thing is when you heal the problem that is why you're doing what you're doing in the first place, like when you heal that, whatever it is that you're lacking inside yourself, when you heal that and you bring that back inside yourself and you find that within yourself, you're no longer looking or seeking external sources to help you fill these voids. Okay, so when somebody says like, oh, I have an addictive personality, like I can't start something because then I'm going to be addicted to it, that's not really the case. Like, if you start something and you enjoy something, that's great, and you're doing it because you enjoy it, you're doing it because you love it and it feels good, right? But if you're doing something consistently and you're doing it because there's this feeling inside of you that you're lacking and that you don't feel if you don't do it, then that's an addiction. But you can break free from this, and you don't have an addictive personality, because once you heal what you're lacking inside, you'll be addicted to nothing. Like, nothing will hold you down or nothing will control you, because you're now in this place where you already feel all these amazing feelings on your own. Like, there's nothing that you need to fill a void in. There's nothing that you need to numb. There's nothing that you don't want to feel. Like, you just feel good, right? So, like, I used to think all my life, like, I have an addictive personality, so anything that I try, I'm going to get addicted to. But that's not the case, because I've tried so many, and I'm not just talking about drugs or alcohol or whatever, right? I'm just talking about certain things in general, like, liking a game and then always wanting to play it, or just anything in general. And I always used to think like, oh my God, like I have an addictive personality, so I can't start, these certain things. And that's how I used to identify myself, as a person with an addictive personality. But fast forwarding to today, I don't have an addictive personality at all, because I'm not lacking something. There's not something that I'm trying to fill. There's not something that I'm trying to numb. So when I'm doing something because I enjoy it. When I have my glass of wine at night, I'm not addicted to my glass of wine. I just enjoy it. And if I want to have it every night, I'll have it every night. If I want to have 2 glasses, I'll have 2 glasses. But I'm not addicted, because I don't do it all the time, and I don't identify myself with that. Right? I'm not doing it because I'm trying to numb something. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to fill a void. I'm already whole. I'm whole, and I'm doing these things because I like them. I enjoy them. They feel good. They feel nice. Right? They're not trying to solve something for me. And for me, I always make sure I'm very aware of these things and these ways that I do things and these habits. And I'll always make sure that I do not drink or do something that, like, to do it out of spite, to do it to feel better, to do it to numb something. Like, if I'm ever having a bad day, or if I'm ever feeling like shit, or if I'm ever like, have anxiety or whatever the case may be, I do not have that glass of wine, or I do not have a drink, because I don't want to associate something that I enjoy doing with something that this is what I need to help me fix this. This is what I need to help me numb this. Right? So it's the same thing with attachments. When you are just so in flow with life, when you're so in flow with everything that's happening, you'll realize that you don't need these things in your life. You don't need them, but you want them. There's a different game. There's a different ball game that you're playing. When you no longer need something to help you, to help sustain you, to help keep you whole, you just want it. And that's okay. And that's amazing because it's something that you enjoy. It's something that makes you feel good. Right? So you don't have an addictive personality. We weren't brought up in this world with an addictive personality. We were born perfect. These things just come. And the reason why you get addicted to something is because you're lacking something inside. You're trying to get that feeling, right? Maybe you're with a group of friends, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you try something out and you're like, "Ooh, this is cool. I really like this," right? And then the more you do it, you're like, "Oh, I feel like I really need that to get to that level," right? But that's because you're not at that level on your own. And now you're thinking that you need something else to help you feel that way, to help you get there. But when you uncover the root cause of why you're feeling this, what am I numbing? Why am I feeling like I need something external to help me inside, to help my happiness, to help my peace? When you uncover that in a hypnosis session with me, you're free. You're free from all addictions because nothing will ever control you. Nothing will ever take control of you, no matter what you do. As long as you heal what's inside, everything else externally will not matter. Okay, so I love you guys. If this resonates with you and you're struggling with an addiction or you think you have an addictive personality, then please DM me and we'll book a session and we'll figure it all out. And I'll show you that you do not have an addictive personality, that you are perfect and you are amazing and you just need to feel whatever is inside that you're lacking and you will be amazing. Okay, I love you guys.